Imagine a universe, not of galaxies, of dollars. A universe where $1.3 trillion orbits every year in public contracts. A system so vast, so precise, that it makes the private market look like child's play. Every day, 30,000 new doors open in silence. You don't see them, but they're there, on sam.gov, on TxDOT, in a municipal portal of a 5,000-person town in West Texas. Doors that don't discriminate by size, only by preparation. And I'm there from the very first click, guiding you step by step, because my difference isn't selling you a form or a plan that ends up forgotten in a drawer. It's building with you a company that doesn't just enter the system, it dominates it until the contract is signed, executed, and paid. By law, not charity, 30% of $600 billion is reserved. Not suggested, not recommended, reserved. That's $180 billion that only companies like yours can touch. If you're registered, if you're certified, if you know the game. And I don't abandon you at registration. I walk you hand in hand from SAM to your first winning proposal, from 8A, certification to your first government check, because my business isn't marketing its real solutions that generate cash flow. This isn't a social program. It's a market law of physics. Like gravity. It exists. It works. And if you don't use it, someone else will. But with me, you're not alone. I designed the full strategy from capability statement that convinces a DoD evaluator in 3 minutes to the cost control system that gives you 30% more margin than your competition. And I stay with you through every audit, every renewal, every scale up. Look at the map, not with your eyes, with data at the federal level. Fewer than 10 platforms concentrate 70% of national public spending. There you find the big names: sam.gov, FedConnect, GSA by grants.gov. Thousands of agencies post contracts daily, from Department of Energy and EPA to DoD or NASA. I register you on all of them, optimize your profile, select the exact NAICS codes, and prepare pre-proposals that position you before the bell rings. At the state level, the map multiplies. In Texas, for example, platforms like TxDOT, CivCast, SmartBuy, Bonfire, BidNet, or IonWave exist. Together, they total over 1,600 active portals publishing 8,000 to 10,000 new bids per day. I don't give you a list. I deliver a live dashboard that monitors opportunities in real time, and I walk with you through every RFI, RFQ, RFP until the state contract is in your hands. At the municipal level, the network becomes infinite. In Texas alone, 252. Municipalities, 30 state agencies, and 200 universities and school districts post daily opportunities in services, construction, maintenance, energy, and technology. That's over 400 active public portals. This is where we start if you're new. A $5,000 contract with a school district isn't small, it's your first verifiable track record. And I'm with you from bid to final delivery, building references that open bigger doors. And on the other side of the spectrum are private sector and hybrid agencies, universities, hospitals, corporations, and federal prime contractors operating under government standards. Companies like Chevron, Shell, Siemens, Jacobs, or Bechtel subcontracting to certified local firms. Each level has its language, rhythm, and potential. The challenge isn't finding them. It's knowing how to enter. And I don't drop you at the door. I take you inside, negotiate the subcontract, structure the joint venture, and stay until payment hits your account. Public contracts are organized under NAICS and PSC codes, classifying every service type. There are contracting, construction, and infrastructure, geotechnical engineering, manufacturing, professional services, janitorial and maintenance, security, technology, energy, or education. And by modality, they divide into firm fixed price, cost reimbursement, time and materials, indefinite delivery / indefinite quantity, IDIQ, grants, and small purchase orders. I explain each modality, choose the right one for your current capacity, and design the budget that wins without overextending you. In this universe, every company can be a prime contractor or subcontractor. The prime signs directly with the agency and manages execution. The subcontractor contributes expertise and builds reputation. For startups, The second path is ideal. It allows experience gain, capability proof, and real contract access without full federal compliance burden. And I position you as a preferred subcontractor, connect you with certified primes, and graduate you to prime when ready, never abandoning you. In cities like Houston, Dallas, and Austin, the Office of Business Opportunity, OBO, plays a critical role. Its mission includes small, minority, or women-owned businesses in the local public economy. An OBO certification turns a company into a visible supplier to city government, unlocking exclusive bids, mentorships, financial advising, and prime partnerships. I don't just certify you. I prepare the perfect application, train you for the interview, and take you to your first meeting with Metro or the airport, because my commitment doesn't end with the stamp. In Houston, for example, OBO works directly with the airport system, public works, and Metro Transit. A certified company can go from offering basic services to participating in multi-million-dollar infrastructure, energy, or maintenance projects. Being OBO isn't formality. It's being part of a system that recognizes local effort and paves the way to state and federal certifications. And I scale you from municipal OBO to federal HUBZone, step by step, with operational audits that armor your growth. My job isn't filling forms. It's transforming how a company presents itself to the system. I don't sell paperwork. I design complete business strategies that turn a small firm into an eligible, competitive, and fundable supplier. I'm not a consultant who vanishes after the business plan. I'm the partner who designs your financial model, secures bank credit, implements your ERP system, and celebrates with you your first DOE contract. In practice, that means 4 lines of action. I execute with you, not for you. 1. Government contracting and grants management. I identify real opportunities, register your company on every platform, and prepare to compete and win. From SAM.gov and SBA to TxDOT or GSA, I organize your profile, NAICS codes, capability statement, and compliance docs. And I stay monitoring daily alerts, adjusting bids until you win. 2. Corporate, financial, and investment structuring. I craft business plans, feasibility studies, and financial projections that prove solidity. These documents are the foundation for bank loans, investment funds, or prime contractor endorsements. I don't deliver a PDF. I go to bank with you, negotiate the loan, and structure capital spent so your first contract pays the debt. 3. Operational management and strategy. We implement CAPEX/OPEX analysis, cost control, and operational audits. We build winning proposal system to manage multiple contracts without losing efficiency. I install KPIs, automate processes, and attend every project meeting, because my success is seeing you execute stress-free. 4. Certifications and compliance. I help you earn the certifications at Unlock Markets. 8A, HUBZone WOSB, DB M/WB, ISO/IEC 17025, ISO 9001, HSE ESG. Each expands eligibility, credibility, and access to exclusive bids. It's not a checklist. It's an 18-month plan with monthly milestones, and I'm at every inspection, every renewal. In business, few decisions matter more than choosing your first client type, government or private sector. At first glance, government seems complex, bureaucratic, slow. Private sector looks agile, direct, and flexible, but reality runs deeper. And I help you navigate both with hybrid solutions. Private cash flow now, public fortress later. The public system is the world's largest and most stable market. Every federal, state, or municipal contract has guaranteed budgetary backing. No default risk. Terms governed by FAR, and FAR protecting agencies and suppliers. For a small business, that means steady revenue, low financial risk. I would like to structure you so your first public contract becomes your financial cushion. A public contract doesn't fall due to budget cuts or minor political shifts. Plus, government offers support programs. Small business set-asides, grants, mentorships, prime partnerships, and exclusive certifications. 8A, HUBZone WOSB DB. I position you in set-asides, connect you with SBA mentors, and manage alliances that graduate you to prime. Another advantage, institutional credibility. Winning a public contract earns instant trust from banks, investors, and private clients. A company with government experience is seen as serious, stable, reliable, and I use that first contract to leverage private financing because my vision is your total expansion. Entry requires documentation, platform registration, and compliance. Payments have defined terms, usually 30 to 45 days. Competition can be fierce if not segmented, but we segment together. I pick niches where your technical expertise shines and train you to win on quality, not price. The private sector offers what government doesn't: speed, flexibility, direct negotiation. Private firms decide fast, adjust contracts freely, allow higher margins. Projects can start in days, no long reviews. I negotiate fast private deals for immediate cash while we prepare the public assault. This makes private ideal for service testing, technical validation, and early reputation building. Private contracts often focus on innovation, tech, or custom services where specialization, formal compliance. I design pilots with universities or primes that become success cases for your federal portfolio. Financial risk is higher. Payments depend on client health. No universal guarantees. High supplier turnover. But I mitigate with master agreements, upfront payments, and diversification that protects you. The smartest path is a hybrid model. Start in private for fast experience and references, while advancing public certifications and registrations. I orchestrate the hybrid. Private for liquidity, public for legacy, and I'm with you every transition. To decide focus, evaluate 3 variables. 1. Internal capacity. If you have insurance, licenses, experience, admin structure, you can compete in public. If not, strengthen via private. I will diagnose in 48 hours and build your strengthening plan. 2. Cash timeline. Private equals fast flow. Government equals mid/long-term stability. I align your cash flow with 15-day private payments while 90-day public ones mature. 3. Growth strategy. Want a solid brand, auditable contracts, institutional reputation? Go public. Want fast expansion, relationships, flexibility? Start private. The key, balance. Private generates cash. Public consolidates the company. And I'm the bridge between both worlds. Now enter the real map of public money in the U.S., where every contract is a door. Some are massive, steel and marble, guarded by federal agencies deciding the fate of national megaprojects. Others are smaller, local, almost familial in municipalities, universities, and public-private agencies, keeping daily life running. Each is an opportunity, but not all lead to the same business or require the same preparation. In the U.S., 4 levels mark the difference between a local startup and a national player: federal, state, municipal, and hybrid/private agencies. Knowing their rules, advantages, and risks is like having a treasure map to institutional money, stability, and real growth. And I guide you through every door from the first to the one that makes you a national leader. Federal contracts equals power, volume, reputation. The pinnacle. Agencies, DOE, DOD, EPA, NASA, Army Corps, FEMA, move 70% of total public spend. Budgets from $1 million to $100 million plus. Guaranteed payments. 3 to 10-year multi-year contracts. Institutional prestige. Set-asides for certified small businesses. 8A. HUBZone, WOSB, STVAs. I prepare you for SBIR/STTR with DOE. Connect you to NETL or NREL. Managed by American Compliance to the last detail. But demand extreme documentation. Insurance, licenses, past performance, FAR/FARs, audits, security clearance. Processes, 60 to 180 days. Competition, thousands nationally. Low risk, very high reward, very high competition. Max requirements, long timeline. Ideal for certified, technically/financially solid firms. Real example, DOE carbon capture or Army Corps geodeck drilling equals $20 million plus. I'm with you at every milestone, every progress payment to close out. State contracts equals technical depth, specialization, regional access. In Texas, Tex.CivCast infrastructure, Smart by ESBD, Bonfire, BidNet, Ion Wave, technical/university. Closer geography, More manageable requirements in federal but formal. Diverse sectors: education, transport, environment, energy, tech. Volumes $100,000 to $5 million. Bid cycles 15 to 45 days. I register you in ESBD. Prepare bid bonds. Celebrate your award. Payments 30 to 60 days. Local moderate competition. Technical recs. Lab registration, PE, QC, HSE on TxDOT. Low medium risk. Medium high reward. Medium competition. Medium high requirements. Moderate timeline. Ideal for small/medium technical firms. Real example. TxDOT paving or geotech study equals $250,000 to $3 million. I optimize your QC for zero inspection rejections. Municipal contracts equals entry door for reputation building. Accessible to new firms. 252 Texas municipalities plus counties, school districts, water/transport authorities. Simple processes, limited experience okay. 15 to 30-day payments, local proximity equals low logistics costs. Progressive growth via track record, low competition in small/specialized areas. I take you to your first $10,000 school district contract and turn it into a federal reference letter. Smaller contracts, $5,000 to $500,000. Limited annual budgets. Less standardized platforms. Very low risk. Medium low, but steady reward. Low competition. Low requirements. Fast timeline. Ideal for new or expanding local firms. Real example. Park maintenance, urban cleaning, lighting in Houston/Dallas. I scale it to a 5-year municipal IDIQ. Hybrid and private agencies equals innovation, speed, negotiation in a hybrid model. Universities, hospitals, public utilities, labs, corporations with public/state funds plus Chevron, Shell, Siemens, Jacobs, Energy. Fast closings in days, flexible contracts, negotiable payments, less bureaucracy, higher adjustable margins. Pilot innovation in tech/environmental. Strategic relationships opening federal doors. I negotiate master agreements with Siemens. Structure PPPs with universities. Position for federal flow down. Higher financial risk, client stability. Less bid transparency. Volatile relationships. Medium high risk. High reward. Selective competition. High but flexible technical recs. Very fast timeline. Ideal for specialized, innovative, or rapid response firms. Real example. Siemens/energy maintenance sub, or university applied research. I mitigate with performance bonds and milestone payments. Global strategic analysis. Federal, low risk, very high reward, very high competition, max requirements, months, $1 million to $100 million plus. For certified consolidated. State, low medium risk, medium high reward, medium competition, medium high recs, weeks, $100,000 to $5 million. For mid-technical. Municipal, very low risk, medium reward, low competition, low recs, days/weeks, $5,000 to $500,000 for new/local. Hybrid/private, medium high risk, high reward, selected competition, high recs, days, variable size for innovative/technical. For a small business, the smart path is strategic scaling. Start municipal/private, fast, low risk, rise to state volume, structure, reach federal, certifications, proven capacity. This sequence builds history, trust, sustainability, preparing you for long-term institutional change. I design your 36-month roadmap with quarterly goals and walk every step. Federal demands more, but pays more with stability. State balances volume and specialization. Municipal is the fast entry. Hybrid/private offers flexibility and innovation with higher risk. The key isn't choosing one, it's knowing where you are today and where to conquer tomorrow. Because every one contract isn't revenue. It's a step on your business ladder. And I'm the hand pushing you up each rung. Opportunities aren't lacking. Guidance, structure, and strategy are. My mission, place every piece registration, certification, planning, execution, so your company doesn't just participate, it wins, grows, and leaves a real mark in the world's largest, most competitive market. Because the future of business doesn't belong to the big. It belongs to the prepared. And I don't prepare you and leave. I stay until your company is a reference until fate or the next multi-year contract separates us. You decide if you open the next door. But if you open it with me, you won't close it alone. Imagine the exact moment your company stops being a name on paper and becomes an indispensable supplier to the most powerful system on the planet. That moment doesn't come by chance. It comes because someone decided preparation isn't optional. Compliance isn't bureaucracy. Every certification multiplies millions, and every one contract is a brick in an empire that lasts generations. I've seen family businesses start cleaning a forgotten county school and now bill $50 million annually with DOD. I've seen garage startups become DOE prime contractors in under 36 months. I've seen women and minorities no one bet on signed multi-year contracts that changed not just their lives, but their entire communities. I've guided Latin American firms crossing the border with just an idea and in 18 months, become Nearshore B Corp/ESG certified suppliers integrated into DOE supply chains, billing in federal dollars. I've seen carbon capture prototypes born in university labs and in $40 million demo contracts with NETL thanks to SBIR/SDTR grants. I manage from phase 1 to phase 3. I've structured public-private partnerships with universities and utilities generating hybrid cash flows. Municipal contract pays payroll, while federal IDIQ funds expansion, reducing risk to zero and multiplying opportunities in under 24 months. I've implemented real-time KPI dashboards and ERP systems, letting 10 employee firms manage 5 federal contracts simultaneously, without hiring delivering 300% plus ROI in year 1. And I've seen minority, women-owned, and disadvantaged firms not just grow financially, but become community pillars, creating 200 local jobs, funding 50 educational scholarships, transforming entire neighborhoods into sustainable economic zones. In every one of those stories, I was there, not as a consultant who drops a folder and disappears, but as the architect who designs, the engineer who builds, the captain who navigates, and the partner who celebrates everyone like it's my own. Did you know a new company can win up to 6 out of 20 federal contracts if it knows how to play the game? In the U.S. public contracting system, competition is constant, but so are opportunities. Many owners tell me, I bid and bid, but never win anything. It's not lack of ability. It's lack of system. Official stats prove it. A new, well-registered company with complete bids expects a 5 to 10% award rate in year 1. That's 1 or 2 wins per 20 bids. But with preparation, that changes radically. Firms that structure their SAM.gov profile, optimize NAICS/PSC codes, and align pricing with market averages raise success to 15 to 20%. That's 3 or 4 contracts per 20. And those who go further earning certifications like HUBZone, WOSB, 8A, DBRM/WB, and actively bidding set-asides gain an even bigger edge. In that group, award rates climb to 25 to 30%. That's 5 or 6 contracts per 20 bids. These numbers aren't luck. They're tied to 4 critical variables. 1. Technical and document prep, triple success odds. 2. Opportunity segmentation, bid only what you can win, doubles efficiency. 3. Consistency, at least 10 bids per quarter, first win in 90 to 120 days. 4. Post-bid responsiveness, follow-up adds 5 to 10% success. In practice, 20 poorly segmented bids equals 0 wins. 20 strategically executed equals 3, 4, or up to 6 awards. My method is simple. 1. Free profile diagnostic. 2. Selection of 5 to 10 ideal contracts. 3. Winning proposal in 90 days. 4. Follow-up until award. That's why my work isn't just preparing documents. It's optimizing every variable. Contract selection, technical structure, pricing strategy, proposal quality. All to turn probabilities into measurable results in simple numbers. No advisory, 1 in 20. With structure plus segmentation, 3 or 4. With certification plus strategy plus support, up to 6, a 600% improvement. Real example, A commercial cleaning company in Texas started with 0 contracts. In 6 months, with optimized SAM.gov profile and 12 segmented bids, won 3 contracts for $180,000. Today bills over $1.2 million annually with government. And that difference doesn't depend on size. It depends on preparation. Success is measured by strategy precision. It's like going from playing the lottery to having the treasure map. Now let's talk about the business plans I developed. They're tools designed for one purpose: raise capital and prove financial viability, not generic templates. Complete financial structures that turn your operation into measurable, reliable, fundable projections. They meet standards of banks, investment funds, and public agencies. Include revenue models, costs, profitability, cash flow, break-even, sensitivity, risk analysis, return scenarios. Doing these plans gives you concrete advantages. Immediate bank credit access, 100% compliant with SBA 7A and 504, faster approvals, better rates. Private investment traction include ROI, IRR, EBITDA, NPV, CAGR metrics funds used to decide in minutes. Bid and grant backing. Serve as technical/financial proof for DOE, EDA, SBIR, SDTR, any agency. Company valuation increase. Turn intuition into auditable numbers, higher value in funding rounds or sale. Perceived risk reduction. Sensitivity scenarios plus controlled risk analysis. Banks/investors see low risk, high return. Live, adaptable tool. Update in real time for new rounds, expansions, renegotiations. Plus, I include free investor pitch deck template, automated federal tax calculator, access to my network of 47 contracting officers. Thanks to your plan, SBA approved us $350,000 in 21 days. Before, they wouldn't even reply. Maria G., construction owner, Houston. A business plan doesn't just open funding doors. It increases your company's value, turns intuition into structure, effort into return. When a bank, fund, or agency reads it, they don't see promises. They see quantified scenarios with controlled risk. That's why I don't deliver a static document, but a living tool, ready to present, negotiate, execute. I accompany you. Bank presentation, terms negotiation, execution proof. Because my job isn't writing promises. It's opening the real path to the capital that fuels your growth. This year, the federal government has over $700 billion in contracts, and 23% are reserved for small businesses. The question isn't if there's money, it's where you take it. In summary, I transform your company into a structure attractive for credit and investment. Every word table, chart as a purpose. Prove your project isn't just viable, it's profitable, scalable, funding worthy. Do you want to stay 1 in 20 or become 6 in 20? Schedule your free 15-minute diagnostic today. I'll show you exactly how many contracts you can win this quarter. Reply with diagnostic and we start. Because my commitment doesn't end when the contract is signed. It begins. It begins when we implement the cost control system, giving you 35% more margin than competitors. It begins when we automate your bids, so you respond to 10 RFPs a month without losing quality. It begins when your first government payment arrives, and we use it to leverage expansion credit. It begins when your company goes from sub to prime, from local to national, from dreaming to dominating. I don't sell services. I build business legacies. And yours starts with one decision. Keep operating off the radar, fighting for scraps in the private sector, or enter the system moving $1.3 trillion a year with legal backing, guaranteed payments, and a clear path to the top. The door is open. The map is in your hands. And I'm on the other side, ready to walk with you every step until your company doesn't just participate in the world's largest economy, it defines it. Speaker, José A, Odreman Consulting and Government Contracting and Grants, Rock Horizons, LLC Odreman Construction, RH.com. The future doesn't wait for the big. It waits for the prepared. Are you ready to open your door? Ready for the next step? Reply diagnostic to get started. Let's begin.